what's going on is, bro, everything that involving Islam and Muslims, bro, is just always the topic of the town. That's really what it is, bro. That's really what it is, man. Like people, because of how we grew up all looking at Muslims, bro. I don't think Americans can really unlearn what they learned about Muslims so they can even look at Muslims in the way that they supposed to look at Muslims. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna just say y'all from personal experience. Growing up in America, we was told and taught to hate Islamic people. You know what I'm saying? Like we was taught that they are nothing but terrorists and they do this and this is what they stand for and they not peaceful people and that's what we was taught. You know what I'm saying? That's what we was taught, folks. That's what we was taught as Americans growing up in this world, bro. So a lot of people, they can't unhate the Islamic people, bro, and it shows. I think that's really what's going on, bro. Like a lot of y'all learned early and y'all was institutionalized early to not like Muslims, and y'all already got y'all stigma made up of what they are. So now when y'all see people convert to that, y'all kid sales come out and what y'all learned about Muslims early on in y'all life, I feel like it comes to the front, bro. That's what I think, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you, folks. Like that's what I think. I think people just can't unlearn to hate Muslims, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like, oh, we were taught this, we were taught that. This is the stigma that they told us. Now they can't unlearn it, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like people, I don't understand, bro, why people think that it's so much going on with Muslims and Islam and people reverting and when it's not happening with Christianity, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Christians, man, Christian, it's somebody that revert to a Christian or it's somebody that becomes a Christian every day. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just people are taught what they taught for. You know what I'm saying? Like, and some of y'all can't unlearn it, bro. People need to unlearn some of the traumatic things that they learned early on in life. That's not just even with that Muslim thing. It's more with anything, bro.
Welcome back to another video. Shout out to Tay Capone 600, somebody who took their shahada a couple years ago, right, from Chicago, right? About to head to Juma in a little bit. Welcome to those who are new. If you just now coming back, welcome, right? On the road to 1,000 subs, thanks to y'all, right? Let me just get this off my chest real early, man. Look, got the kitab with me. This is the last religion left, bro. And Americans are just now starting to realize, like, oh snap, like the Muslims aren't even that, right? Anybody? Let me treat this book correctly, man. Hold on. Let me put this on my lap real quick, man. Hold on. This is the book of, let me chill, man. But nah, anybody who feels like they are a person of reason, why not? This is what it says in here. Anybody who believes that they are a human and deserves basic human rights, pick up this book, right? In the Quran, I don't see anything about violence and all this stuff that that America promoted about Muslims, right? For those who are new, I'm born a Muslim, right? Born a Muslim my whole life. I dealt with a lot of religious discrimination, all because I'm a Muslim, and it's primarily from African black people, people who look like me, right? They don't. Oh, you Muslim. Oh, you worship. Oh, like bro, you don't even. The thing is, they don't even know, right? There's plenty of verses in the Quran that say, "Ya ayyuhan nasr, oh humanity, oh people of reason," right? We put this down, man, because I'm getting, when I get passionate, I start swinging my hands, and we put it down, man. Ya ayyuhan nasr, oh people of humanity. This is Allah calling humanity, not all Muslims. Oh, no, Ya ayyuhan nasr. So when you see people, right, bring up Islam and things of that nature, right? I don't know about y'all, but y'all don't see Muslims going around and knocking on people's doors. Oh, come to Islam, come to Islam. No, Islam is an action, bro. Right? And seeing him bring that up, it's like, yo, a lot of people there's still some hatred towards Muslims, even still to this day, yes. But a lot of people, they're changing their perspective on Muslims, even if they don't accept Islam, or they got a Muslim homie that just converted, or they got a Muslim cousin. Islam is growing in the South. This is no longer about to be, oh, the Bible Belt. Nah. Right? I was just at a masjid not too long ago in the sticks of Florida. It used to be a church. Not a church no more. Even in Buffalo, right? Shout out to the 716, an hour away from the 585, right? It's not a church no more. Who's giving these Muslims these churches, right? Or these formerly known as churches? Who's lending them to the Muslims? But Islam is a problem. Oh, I forgot what clown said this. Oh, Islam is compatible with the West, with the Western values. What Western values? Clubbing on Friday night? What Western values do y'all hold? Baby mom, baby dad culture? What Western values do y'all hold? Y'all aren't compatible with Islam. The West isn't compatible with the Deen. The deen erases all of that racism, interest, all of that. We believe in basic human rights. Islam was the first religion to give women rights, the rights to inherit land. Last time I checked, under certain other religious rules, right? Women weren't even allowed to inherit land or even continue with education, right? The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Men and women are different. Yes, we are different, but we're equal. We are equal." It's not the religion of Allah, what Allah brought down, right? What God Almighty brought down. It erases feminism, all this stuff, all of it. Oh, the West, Islam isn't compatible with the West, okay? Because a lot of people are waking up to what the West got going on. This country was built off barbarism. This country was built off summoning the Antichrist of the jail, right? For all my people who got, if you got a dollar on you right now, look at that little one eye. It's like for love. This country was built off Satan. Real life, they're summoning. Respectfully, this U.S. government worships the devil, bro. For all my people who are Muslim, right? We believe that when the Dajjal, the Antichrist, comes, one eye will be closed and one eye will be open. But we transactioning with that money every day. Yeah, people are starting to wake up and be like, oh snap, like the Muslims aren't that bad. Oh snap, like they're so disciplined. The people who are disciplined get the most farthest in life, despite religion. No matter what way of life, like Islam, we believe, like they always try to say, oh, Islam is a religion, the religion of Islam. Islam is a way of life, bro. Like how the monks have their way of life. Islam is not just a way, it's not just, it's deeper than just religion. It's a way of life, bro. How you treat people, even how you indulge in business. You get what I'm trying to say? And a lot of people are realizing this. Even people who don't even pick up the Quran. Oh, I'm gonna pick it up again. My arm is back to regular, right? Even people who don't even pick up the Kitab. I was about to say the Ahlul Kitab. The Kitab, right? Even people who don't pick it up and read all of it and don't even end up taking a shahada. I see it within them. Some of my homies, right, who I always bring up, I pray for them all the time. Not even just for them to accept Islam as their way of life, but for their mental health, their mental clarity, because it's rough out here. I seen, like, yo, they picked it up, they started reading it a little bit. I seen, like, certain things started to change within them. Like, they taking their life more seriously. They wasting, they trying to cut off from this habit. They staying away from people, from still people. Because being stagnant, that's a shackle of Iblis being on you. You know what I'm trying to say? And they start questioning just more things. They start questioning just basic life of how a human should live, bro. So if you feel like you are a person of reason, come forward. If you feel like you are a human, come forward, because there's a lot of people moving in inhumane ways, right? Y'all see what's going on with Iran. Oh, we had to invade Iran because they oppress women. Do y'all not see the hypocrisy of the West, bro? Or because they burned y'all statue, right? The false idols, right? Now it's, we gotta go to war. I hope y'all realize. I hope y'all see that. Or because they burned their statues. Oh, we gotta go to war with y'all now, huh? You know what I'm trying to say? Look, Islam is compatible with the West. What? I'm gonna say it again, and y'all can let me know in the comments. What Western values what Western values are held? My apologies. What Western values are held that are so like firm and Because what is the public school teaching us? I went to public school K through 12, bro. In and out of city public schools. They ain't teach me. No, I ain't use YMX plus B yet. Right? If anything, it's school to prison pipeline. And half of the stuff y'all stole from Muslim countries. Algebra, the cap and the gown, y'all stole that from Muslims. The oldest university is in Morocco. And what is Morocco? I'm gonna let y'all look that up on your own time. Her name was Fatima Zihri or Fihri, something like that. May Allah have mercy on her. Right? Like I said, Islam was the first religion to give women's rights to the freedom of education. You get what I'm trying to say? Everyone's waking up now. And anytime they see Muslims trying to invite people to Islam, other religions are getting super insecure and they start to dodge in. True story. My homie Rudy, right? Shout out to bro. He started posting more. He started posting what's his name on Instagram? The Muslim Juicer, something like that. He's Puerto Rican and he's a Muslim. He started posting more of him. People started replying to my boy Rudy's story. Oh, Muslims don't even accept Christ, and it's like, bro. And I forgot what my boy Rudy said back, but he's like, bro, yes they do. They just don't take him as a supreme deity. Because there's no deity worthy of worship except God. That's it. We worship God alone. God doesn't have any partners. God doesn't have offspring, right? God don't have offspring. That's just what it is. That's what it says in the Quran, right? Come on. How can something that's dependent on something be independent? You get what I'm trying to say? Look, this is the last religion left. This can't be played with. This Quran, it said there's a verse in this Quran that says, if you can produce something like this, then try to do it. That's Allah's challenge to us. Produce something like this. It's been 1,400 years. They can't. God is the greatest. Oh, when they chant Allahu Akbar, that means that just means God is great in Arabic. I'm telling you, they have a lot of Americans fooled, bro. And I'm glad even my peers, wallahi, I get so happy when some of my peers text me asking me what is Ramadan. Wallahi, that makes me so happy because it's like, dang, you're expanding your mind even if you don't accept it. No one's telling you to accept it because we believe only God is the guide. You get what I'm trying to say? Even when I see, especially my African American, my Black American people, I don't really like to use African American because that was a social construct that was built in 1980, right? That's as old as a lot of our parents. That construct is 45 something years old, right? So I like to say Black American, right? Because that's what we are. We are our own race, anyways. Anytime I see us specifically become Muslim, I think, like how they say, oh, the ancestors would be proud because we accepted that there's no one worthy of worship. Because 1 out of every 3rd enslaved African scholar, entrepreneur, mother, child, right? Hafiz of Quran, right? We're Muslim. 1/3. They didn't just take slaves. They took human beings. And I know I'm getting off topic. They took human beings. They took entrepreneurs away from their land. You get what I'm trying to say? So yeah, the ancestors will be proud. Absolutely. If you ain't watch Roots, go watch it. If you ain't watch Amistad, go watch it. Because they literally praying. They literally make a salat on the boat. Damn it. Stuff for a long faster, man. See, anytime I get fired up about this deen. In the words of Imam Al-Amin, right? My uncles and my aunties pop, right? I'm fired up about this deen. Yeah, now that I'm 24 and I'm fired up. Never would have thought it would have came to this, man. But look, bro, this is the last religion left that can't be played with. You said you drawing what? You drawing pictures of who? You said prophet. You said who? What? You said what about Noah? Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Peace be upon them all. You can't play with us at all. Right? So seeing more people accept Islam, they're scared. Just like when we was on the plantation, they would literally write letters to other plantations. Yo, the property that worship that they used to call Allah, the African God. See how they're trying to make it a my God, your God thing? Oh, any property that worships that African God, take that away from them because those are the ones that are rebellious, right? There was a Ramadan rebellion in 1835. That's what the Muslims were doing during Ramadan. Just because we fasting don't mean you can't get knocked up, can't get beat up. Even the Battle of Badr, right? They were fasting, laying people out. Come on, stomach gonna eat, but you can't play with me. Look, it's the last religion left. Right? And that's all I had to say though, man. Gotta get ready for Juma, right? 10 minutes, I'm about to head out. But nah, man, this can't be played with, man. That's why everybody's coming forward. Like, oh, snap, like, what is this? What's making these people want to pray? What's making these people want to stay away from certain things, right? Even people who aren't even Muslim, they fasting, right? And I ask God to continue to guide them, man, because you right there, bro. But nah, man, this wraps up today's video. Shout out to the people who support me. Road to 1,000, like I always say. IG name, my name. TikTok name, my name. Facebook, my name, right? Shout out to the people who support me, man. And for those who have questions, definitely hit my Instagram, because that's what I'm on. Hit my TikTok as well. That's what I'm on. Like, I ain't nothing but one text away, bro. Nothing but one text away, bro. Inshallah ta'ala, may Allah make us all better. And we out, though, man.
Part of the culture. But Western society was the first people that make people, when they think about slavery, they equate black people. One of the most, and this is not, and this is true. They said that the Muslim slaves, research, anybody can research, the reason why they was forcing Christianity quickly on the Muslim slaves, because they used to write to other plantations and said, if you have Muslim slaves, you have to hurry up and remove them from that religion, because these are the ones who fight back. They're going to fight you back. And these are the ones who was educated. So the Muslim, they say 90% of the Muslim slave was already writing. They was writing in Arabic. They was writing in the African languages. So they wasn't like the image, once again, like the image history. When you think about slavery, whatever, they would make it seem like they went to Africa and everybody was butt naked, running around, no shoes on, jumping.